So I was looking kind of for a smaller skateboard that I could take with travel, or even if I'm just going around and I didn't want to walk somewhere, if I park really far. I didn't want to have a big board, and I also still wanted to push. If I ran out of electricity, I also wanted to be able to push with it. And I didn't really find any skateboards that were able to push and be an electric skateboard as well. These Acton skateboards have hub motors, so they're on the outside, they're inside the wheel. I read you could push freely with them. I tried out this one, you totally can. I've used a skateboard where I didn't even use the electric part of it and just pushed it. It was just fine, it wasn't anything less. I'm pretty sure maybe with 2 or 4 hub motors you'd feel a little bit more tension, but this one felt just like a skateboard with pushing, so I really like this one. I like the Acton Blink skateboards because they got the hub motors. You can push even when there's no power on them, unlike the belt-driven ones like the boosted board. Once those are out, you can't push with those barely. I always see everyone walking with those things more than they are riding them at times, so I'm very partial to this Acton company and that their stuff has been lasting with me. I've had it over for the past year. I've actually left it out in the rain, in a light rain, for like a half hour. I forgot it was outside, laying upwards, and lucky enough I've had no problems with it. Here, the Blink Lite version 2, it goes to around $249. I probably have the version 1. You can find these skateboards anywhere from $2 to $250. Got a single hub motor system, which means it has one motor in the wheel on the back. It does a range of 5 miles. I could see that. It goes about 4 to 5 miles. When I push, I get about 7 to 10 miles on it when I help with pushing. It's got regenerated braking, so when you use the brakes like down hills or when you stop, it charges a little bit. Wireless remote, I like that as well because I don't like the ones where you only use the phone as your controller. Then your phone's tied up, or sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't connect well. This one just has its own controller. I had no problems with it yet. I also left that out in the rain for a half hour, and surprisingly it still works. They say it goes about 10 miles an hour. When it's fully charged, 7 to 10 miles an hour. It's got an 8% incline rate, which means nothing. It barely can go up a hill. I have a very mellow driveway, and halfway up it totally slows down or stops. Couple pushes though and you're good. And it has signature safety LED lights. They do have lights when you turn it on the bottom, but they really don't do much. It has just like a really light glow on the bottom of the board. I weigh anywhere from 145 to 155 pounds. It does start out from a dead stop while I'm standing on it, but it's very slow. Sometimes it needs a little bit of a nudge, but it does get up there. One push and I'm ready to go. We can check out some footage of me just going with it, just going real slow, starting from a dead stop with no assistance. And it has pretty good pickup, and that's what it looks like at full speed. You either can just jump on it and then put the throttle on, or you just give a couple pushes and then when you're at the peak speed you just put the throttle and it hangs on. It definitely saves on power, because there's a lot of strain when you want to just start up from a dead stop with all the weight. I use it for running errands. Like I said, I usually bring a regular skateboard if it's just under 2 miles or under a mile and I'm not carrying too many things, or if I'm just going to go visit someone or check something out. I always can just break this electric skateboard out. It's real quick. I don't have to set anything up. I just grab it, turn it on, and I go. We go to the store, we run errands, our family night cruises. We got the electric bike, and then we got the electric skateboard. I don't know, if you're into DIY stuff, I really personally recommend this skateboard, or any of the ones that they have from the Acton Blink Bike Company. This is my Frankenstein setup. There's no motors in the front, so these are just regular trucks and skateboard wheels in the front. In the back it had one regular one, but I replaced it with this light up one, and on the other side it has the hub motor. See how the regular one spins? And this is the hub motor system where it spins just a little bit, but there's definitely a lot of tension on it. Here's the remote. It blinks when it's turned on. It has an on and off button on the side. This is to change it from forward to reverse on the other side, and then it just has a throttle button, so no matter what direction, you always push forward for throttle. If you want it in reverse, you hit the reverse button and then hit throttle forward again, and then it goes reverse. And then you can put it back to forward and go forward. Here's the acceleration, how it sounds, and this is with no weight on it, but here's it spinning. There's top speed, and then when I let it go, that's how it stops. And here's it with the brake. Going pretty fast. There, and that's with the brake. It doesn't stop that abrupt when you're riding it. It's definitely a slow, gradual stop. You don't want to stop that fast on a skateboard because you're just going to fly right off it. But that's pretty much it. I love the hub motor system. I love the Acton company so far. I've had no problems with them. Good quality stuff. It's about the same size of a skateboard that it comes with. It's around 30 inches, and skateboards are usually anywhere from 28 to 32 inches. Skateboards are usually around 5 to 6 pounds. This one's around 7.8 or under 8 pounds. Battery is cleared to travel on the planes. For around $200, under $300, this is definitely the way to go for an electric startup. It's definitely not a toy, but it's definitely not one of the top of the line ones. I mean, if you build a regular skateboard now, if you use all pro parts or all really good top of the line parts, they're gonna be anywhere now from like $160 to $200. So an extra 30 or 40 bucks, you get an electric skateboard on top of a regular skateboard. I hope I helped you guys make a decision on an electric skateboard, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Later.